Just walking. Just coming home, nothing's going on. Dang, no! There's a new box from Dynasty. Whatever is in the box. Oh, sweet. Dynasty Quads. Oh, here we go. Man, I'm excited to open this guy up. I wonder what on earth is in this gigantic box. Let's see what Dynasty sent me. Oh my goodness! So that's where they come from. Let me see what else is in the box. Oh, look at this. Smoking. Look at this depth finish. You got the purple fade, the silver, the sparkle, the bling bling. I'm gonna have to get my teeth done to match these suckers. The cool thing is right out of the box they're ready to play. No more nuts and bolts and screwing with everything. Well, this is awesome. Big, fat, deep shells for some good, deep, tender goodness. I think I'm about to go put some Remo heads on this sucker and make some noise with the billy clubs. Heck yeah! Alright, now we're down in my basement studio and I'm almost done with the head change, but I wanted to show you a little some about these drums. The shells are 8-ply maple, and they're actually a thin 8-ply, so the thinner shell gets a little more depth and body out of it, and it has this lightweight little aluminum ring in here that keeps it totally sturdy and locked and loving it. And the way the screws are going on, instead of having castings with the little bosses that break, you get a one solid little stainless steel screw that goes the whole width of the shell, so the lugs are super strong. Alright, I got the drums all sweetened up with some Lovin' It pinstripe heads. They're looking good. Now let's see if these drums actually work though. You know, with these brand new Dynasty Quads, sweetened up pinstripe heads and billy clubs, I think I'm getting inspired to throw down some old school quad licks for you. Here we go. So I've seen some other quads out there that they talk about how they're adjustable for different body types. Well, if your body type is that of a human being with two elbows that go like that, then these are set up perfectly. All any adjustability, it's just more nuts and bolts and parts and pieces and things to fail. So the next thing you know, your quads are all twisted and sagging. With this, you're perfect. The only option is perfect. So for a closer look at the cradle, you got two lightweight pieces of aluminum stamped out with holes for the drums to bolt right into. Can't go anywhere, they're set up perfectly. Yet another advantage of the cradle is that the Spocks are attached right next to the main drum. So the one Spock or two Spocks, whatever you want, they're perfectly in the playing position, perfectly parallel. Other brands, I know they attach it to the back bar back here. So not only are the Spocks a lot farther away from the main four drums, but by the time you set your angles and you push your quads down, chances are very slim that your Spock will even be on the same plane as the rest of the drums, never mind it being further back. So it's kind of amazing, but people still make that stuff. Here we're looking at some nice, solid, strong hoops with great chrome plating. You got super washers on there to help the rods and the rims last a long time. And the bling on these lugs is pretty fantastic. They figured out a way to do the chrome where it's going to last a long time without flaking. So here's another cool thing. To set the distance from the player, you just adjust it with these little holes, get it right, and you're set for life. Again, it's real solid, nothing's going to strip out and stress out and break and get weak on you. You know, I think with a new gift this nice, I think it's important to share. So let's do a little drum lesson. What do you say? Are you ready? You know what to do. Don't pretend you haven't done this before. Match grip will be good for you. Here you go. You got free rein right there. All right. We'll keep working on it. Check back in a couple years. So if you want the best set of quads around, make sure it's got one of these on it. And a little bit of this bling and purple is not going to hurt you either. Alright, that's a wrap.